Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you The Hockey Player's Heart. Hockey Hearts #1 by Jeff Adams and Will Knauss. This is Will's debut book and it's part of the Dream Spun Desires series. And I'm so happy that this is out into the world now. So congratulations, Will. Mwah! Caleb Carter is a NHL hockey player for the New York Rangers who is injured and has decided to leave New York City and get some R&R in his hometown. When he's home, his sister Pam, who is the principal of an elementary school, has coerced him into helping out with the school carnival. So while he's at the school kind of getting some stuff set up, he runs into Aaron Price. Aaron is Pam's best friend. He was also Caleb's tutor back in high school so he could stay on the hockey team. Aaron had been in LA and Caleb did not realize that he was back in town. Now Aaron is teaching 3rd grade at Pam's elementary school. Caleb had the biggest crush on Aaron back in the day. And as he sees Aaron now, he realizes that crush never went away. And while he's in town for the next couple weeks, he has this plan that he thinks he might woo Aaron and see where everything can go. Aaron, on the other hand, moved home for a reason. He was laid off back in LA, and yes, he could have searched for another job, but he needed to get out of there ASAP. So while Caleb's over here like, ooh, look at Aaron, that stud muffin. He is such a nerd hotness. I want to go after that. Let's see about wooing him. Aaron's over here like, look at that jock hotness, but I'm not ready for that. However, they do agree to go out as friends, and they have a wonderful time. They talk and they get to know each other, but Caleb can sense that something is holding him back. What is it? And when the story is finally told, Caleb's like, you have to realize that that's not me. And Aaron's like, but you have to realize that it's really easy for my mind to put myself back in that situation. Like, we're at a standoff here. Are we going to make this leap and try or not? And one of the contributing factors here is that they go to the park to a bake sale and they might do some smoochy and somebody might take a picture of it and it might end up in the public domain, you know, like via the internet and social media and things of that nature, which really freaks them kind of both out. There's a lot on the table here for Aaron to digest. Caleb is an out and proud hockey player. He wants Aaron to be his boyfriend. He wants the world to know that Aaron is his guy. And Aaron's over here like, I'm just an elementary school teacher. I don't think that I'm really up to par to be an NHL player's boyfriend and go to all these ritzy and glamorous social events. And, you know, but he says, I'll try. He goes to a game and he's enjoying himself, but he really feels, you know, like the outcast, like he's not supposed to be there. And then somebody really makes him feel like he's not supposed to be there. And I've kind of wanted to step inside the book and punch somebody in the face. With the whole Dream Spun Desires, you know that it's very trope-tastic and it's very fun and fluffy. And of course there's an HEA. And I think what I loved the most about this book is that, granted, throughout the whole thing we're working with Caleb and Aaron and seeing how Caleb wants to be with Aaron, Aaron wants to be with Caleb, but he's held back, but we're moving constantly like forward. And instead of, you know, like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, it seems like we're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So we're making the progress. The big conflict and angst and thing that kind of blows up the romance doesn't happen until like closer to the end of the story. So you know it's not gonna be like this thing that just drags on and wears you down and you're like, for the love of God, just get together. Which I was like, oh, thank goodness, because these two really belong together. And I loved seeing like the grand over the top thing that Caleb did to be like, I'm in this 100%. I want to be with you forever. And this is what I did. Aaron's reaction was just absolutely adorable. I had so much fun with this story. And I could definitely, obviously, you know, tell when Jeff did his bit with all the hockey playing and moves and whatever. I'm not a hockey fan. I've never been a hockey fan. but I can follow Jeff's writing and I can imagine what's going on the ice. So if you're not a hockey person either, he writes it so that it's not like I have to pull up Google and search what the hell is this and what's going on or whatever so I can understand what's happening. And then, you know, there were some cult classic references and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, well. What is going to bring down the rating for me was there was quite a few editing issues for me. Other than that, I think it totally met the whole Dream Spun Desires, fun, light, fluffy, sexy, adorable, and I cannot wait until their wedding. And I'm possibly seeing who is maybe the next couple. I'm guessing who the hockey player is going to be, but it's kind of in the air, I guess, on who the other MC could be. And I'm thrilled and I cannot wait. So what I am going to do for you is I am going to leave the Dream Spinner and Amazon links down below so you can click them and be on your way. So if you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I try to get something new out every Monday through Thursday, but I honestly never know what time. And that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you're like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty. Go, click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you can request via website. The Hockey Player's Heart, Hockey Hearts #1 by Jeff Adams and Will Knauss. Published by Dream Spinner Press. 4 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. Today I am bringing you Manny, Go Get Your Guy by Amy Lane, published by Dream Spinner Press. This is part of the Dream Spun Desires series, and it's Manny book #2. They are kind of stand-alongs, but I would highly suggest you read Manny's #1, which I kind of didn't. I must have missed it somewhere because this whole trope is fantastic. But from what I'm gathering, from what I've read,